Good morning, guys. Welcome back. We are back for another day. Morning. Let's see what we have today. Gonna go through some charts and then we'll see if we have a good setup waiting for us. UJ last session was a fake out. Yeah, I'm gonna go through UJ and tell you how you could have avoid that fake out, and how could you make that just a trade at break even, because you could have exit at the retracement that it made, just like I explained fake outs. Okay, let's start with the chart here. We have a quick review. Okay, so this chart, this entry doesn't look that very good, because the retest should have been all the way here, the entry. I think the entry is a bit late, my opinion. So if you have support here, this is the breakout candle, this is the retest candle. So why is your entry here? I don't know that. Your entry should have been here on this wick here when made the retest. Yeah, so that's what I think about this trade. Your entry should have been all the way up here. Now I think it's too low. You already missed the move. That's almost 10 pips, just this small move here. Okay, so let's take a look at UJ. First, we were waiting for this consolidation box to break, right? I did take the same buy just like you. So I'm gonna explain to you what I did here. First, we had this breakout, and of course we said that it was from the news. Then price came all the way up. One of the reasons why the fake out happened because it came from another zone. And what do we say? We say that once price goes to another zone before making the retest, then chances for a fake out when it comes for a retest are higher, and that's what it did. Now, once price came to make a retest here, you can see where price came all the way down. Now, I said on the stream, stop loss should be just below this breakout candle, right? And when price closed, first of all, price didn't close back in the range. So in this hourly candle, it was not a fake out. So price came all the way down on this candle here, on this bullish candle. And now, once price closed above, you didn't know if it was a retest or not. So let's say we held this trade still because it still closed above, but the next candle came all the way down here, and I still survived. Didn't get stopped out here, but price came all the way back to my entry again, and that's where I exit the trade, and I didn't hold for longer. And also the breakout was from the news, so you always can expect fake outs. That's why taking a break and retest that happened from the news, it's not safe. Now what we can do here is, you can see how we are respecting the zone now. See, we had few rejections here, closed back in the range, made a retest, and now looks like can continue down. We go on the 4 hour, we have the same thing. We have the same thing on the 4 hour, but I think if we want a trade here, we need to close all the way below this. I think that would be the safest trade here on UJ. So for now, it's just consolidation. We also created a small minor zone here. You can see lots of rejections here. Price create small support. Just like I say, every time a consolidation box forms, we're gonna have a middle zone, and this is the small middle zone on UJ, I think. So this is for UJ. Let's take a look at EA. Yeah. So on EA, if price broke below support, you see how perfect this was. Very nice breakout, a retest, continuation, and it's like 30 pip move. So your entry should have been at this candle, not here. It's too late. Let's take a look at Aussie dollar because it usually gives us something. Yeah, looks like we have a small break and retest here. Let's check the 4-hour. Yeah, I think we missed the move. I think we missed the move on Aussie dollar. GJ. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait for GJ. Maybe if you break above this, then we can have a nice setup here. Some good buys to fill this range to the upside. And there's 35 pips range, pretty good, not bad. It's not a break or retest yet. GJ needs to break this resistance. Once it does, then we have a trade, but not now, not right now. You can see how price rejected on the previous candle. That tells you that we have a zone here. So unless we break this, there's no trade on GJ. I think that's clear. EJ, let's take a look at EJ. If GJ goes high, does that mean UJ will go high as well? No, that doesn't mean that. If GJ goes up, UJ goes up. No, unless you have some yen news that will move all the yen news at the same time, but no, it's not like that. They are two different pairs. GBP JPY is moved from GBP, and yen USD JPY is from USD, so it's not the same. Want to thank you for helping me sharing your method. I've become more confident. That is great to hear. Keep it up. Okay, let's take a look at this chart. Yeah, GU looks like GU had way better setup. GU had way better setup. Looks pretty nice trade. Nice pull. Can you tell me the correlation between EU and EN? Well, what can I say? They are both euro pairs, so there are a lot of times where when euro pairs move the same. But doesn't mean that they're gonna move when EU moves down, EN is going to move down too, because NSD is different, EU is different. I don't know why you guys try to trade pairs and say they are correlated. And first of all, you shouldn't take two trades at a time, so you don't need that correlation. You have to be one trade at a time. Do you use less risk on Fridays? Yes, I do. Fridays tends to bring some fake outs, so better to use less risk and be more cautious. Okay, let's take a look. USD-CAD. USD-CAD still on the same place. What's wrong with USD-CAD? We need a break below this on USD-CAD. Once we close below this, then we have a trade, but not yet. Just if we break below this. So there's no break on USD-CAD yet. Still have to wait. Do you think GBP AUD is a good sell option, please? Let's take a look at GBP AUD. GA is always messy. Lots of fake outs, except for yesterday that we took a nice trade. See this? Made a break. The retest went all the way up. Then we had the good trade. This candle closed below, made the retest, continuation. For now, I think you should stay away from GA. I don't see a clear setup here. Too many zones, lots of candles in between zones. Yeah, I would say only this and this zone were a bit better than others. G-CAD all the way down. Yesterday, just we expected, a retest on the 4 hour to continue all the way down. Now G-CAD. On the 4 hour looks like we have resistance here, and seems like that's the reason why price rejected from this. But yeah, it looks like we had a small break and retest of this support here. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. For now, at the moment, there's no trade on GCAD too. See, GJ rejected all the way down. We're still at resistance. How do you pick the pair to trade? Depends on something or you see or it's fixed. It depends how good it is, how clean the setup is. If a setup looks very clean to me, a good breakout, then I decide to take it. Aussie dollar rejected all the way down. Let me see if we got rejected from another zone or not. Today we're gonna use a very small risk, guys. It's Friday, so no need to risk too much. I'd see a small break and retest here on Aussie dollar. I'm gonna take a buy here with a 3 pip stop loss just below this. Why? I don't need a bigger stop loss, 3.5, 3 pips, because I think it's not needed, because once it goes below the previous candle, it's not valid anymore. So, first of all, we had this zone. Yesterday we took a buy here on the retest. Lots of rejections. Still price stayed above this. Then we had these 3 candles. They all got rejected from the same level. Then we have this big bullish candle closed above. Now we have a clean range to the upside to fill, and this is the retest from what I see for price to continue up. This is what I see. So I'm using only small risk because it's Friday, and also small stop loss because usually my stop is just below the breakout candle, but in this case, if it goes more than this, then there's no need to hold the trade anymore. So we're gonna wait and see what happens. Free pip stop loss only. Gonna try this, why not? We have clean traffic on the left, so we are risking 3 pips and we have a target of 20 pips. So the risk reward is pretty good here in this trade. Yeah, 20 pips. Let's see if this is gonna be just like EU yesterday. Coming back down just to stop us, then move all the way up. Wait and see. Yeah, it looks like it's going to continue down. Let me check. 280. Do you go in a sell on GJ with when the 1 hour closes bearish? No, I don't. That's not how I trade. I don't trade like that. I wait for a breakout. Wow. GJ is melting. Let me check the news. GJ is not flying. GJ is melting because it's going down. When it goes up, it's flying. Okay, calendar. Yeah, it looks like we don't have any news today. All of them are low impact, so nothing special here. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. If GJ closes below this, then we have a trade too. If we break this support. Aussie dollar rejected all the way up. Nice. I was almost about to get stopped. Just like yesterday on EU. I'm still on the trade. No, I didn't get stopped out. Of course, look, higher time frames always are better confirmations. Higher time frames are always better confirmation, and you feel way more comfortable trading higher time frames. Of course, like I've said multiple times until now, they require a lot of patience, a lot of waiting happens, but at the end you get paid. That's the important thing. So we'll see. Yeah, of course I don't expect too much movement today. Don't expect too much volatility, but we only need 10-20 pips. So most of the time you're gonna have at least a 10-20 pips move. Okay, Manny, see you. Okay, I got in EA for a second retest. Okay, if you got on EA for the second retest, just so you know, second retest is always risky. More risky than the first retest. UJ, what's happening with UJ? GJ is melting. Yeah, big drop. We'll see. I just want this to stay right here, not go too far, so we can take the retest after. Because if it goes too far, then coming all the way back up, make a retest would be pretty hard. So we'll have to wait and see. Hope we get a retest. UJ is still in this consolidation, so what can I say? Looks like created pretty good support here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have around 10 1-hour candles rejecting this level. So if we get a break below, then a retest, I mean, you can fill this range. It's a small range, like 10 pips, but what can you expect more from UJ? 10 pips is enough. And it's Friday, so why not? I have to wait and see. Aussie dollar still here. We need this 1-hour candle to turn bullish, or just stay like that. Next 1 hour push up. That would be perfect. So we'll see if it's gonna stay above or not. Once it comes all the way below this, then it's not valid anymore. Stefanos Edward, I know my stream is lagging by 30 seconds, but for now it has to be like that because I'm using normal latency. If I use low, then the quality it's not gonna be the same. So if we want better quality, then we have to use that. Will GJ stop at 133 because it's the near support level? Well, I don't know. That should be the next target. If we get a close below, that should be the next target for GJ, because we also have a small support here. So once we break below this, a retest and to the next zone here. That looks the best. So when it comes for retest, 133.900 I think would be the best entry here, and a good continuation to the downside. So we have another 20 minutes until it closes, then I'm gonna wait and see. That's our job, to wait for a good setup. And we're already in Aussie dollar buys, so we're gonna have to wait, see if this plays out or not. All trades today are low risk. It's a Friday, no need to risk your profit that you made the whole week. GA was a good sell from 1.79900. Yeah, I saw GA, but GA is pretty messy. GA pretty messy and very volatile. It tends to make lots of fake outs. Even the retest, when the retest happens on GA, there's big candles that make the retest. It goes more than 20 pips. So if it does go more than 20 pips, it's not a pair for us to trade. GU is setting up nicely. Yeah, GU must have the same setup. Let me see. Yeah, GU has the same setup. Now, the reason I wouldn't take GU but I would take GJ is because we have two zones in between. We have two zones in between on GU. We have the support that was created in the last day, let's say on the last few hours, and we have this other support that was created before. Now we have to decide which one we want to take it, because if we break below this two, then when it comes for a retest, there's a chance it's going to come for a retest this other zone too. So what do? We choose the better setup, which is GJ. GJ doesn't have the same thing. So yeah, GJ has another zone here. Once it closes back below this, we have a nice range to fill all the way down. It's almost the same for GJ2. If we close below, it can come a bit higher to make a retest of this zone that created on the last few hours, so we have to wait and see. It all depends how the breakout's gonna be. Can we take a trade if a 1 hour candle breakout and pull back by same candle as retest? No. I think you mean can we take buys because it's gonna come for a retest? No, because you don't know if it's gonna come for a retest. That's too risky. That's too risky to try. You don't know if it's gonna come. Maybe once it closes below, it goes straight down and you get a loss and you don't even get a retest. So yeah, we'll see if GJ is gonna go up or not. Gonna have to wait and see. Yeah, since it was news related, maybe we'll see a rejection. we need Aussie dollar to push up. It's the same thing Euro US dollar did yesterday. We had a retest, it went a little bit deeper lower the breakout candle, but then got rejected all the way up on the last 10 minutes, just like Aussie dollar is doing. Now it's gonna go bullish and fill this range all the way up. Very easy. We have 5 pips. We need another 5, at least 10 pips, and maybe fill this range all the way up, almost 20 pips. Let's wait and see. Just need once it goes bullish, then I expect a bigger move. Look at GN, it's a free fall. Okay, let's take a look at GN. It's not a pair I trade. Just gonna take a look, but not gonna trade it. GN is too volatile. Where's the next zone? There's no next zone on GN. Well, it does look like it is. We have this daily support. I think it's currently at daily support. So looks like we had a trade here back in the day, a daily break and retest. See, we had 35 pips profit. This is living proof that we did this way before. This is August 2019. Way before. Yeah, so dailies at support. Careful if you want to take a trade on GN on lower time frame, because it's going to be a rejection from support. I think GN, this was the trade here. This break and retest. See how it closed below, made a retest all the way down. That was the trade. Now there's no trade on GN. It's too late. So let's see. This needs to go bullish before the candle closes. That would be a very nice confirmation for us. Good afternoon. Here it's morning, somewhere it's afternoon. So let's see. Another 8 minutes. Actually, it's very nice how we have people all around the world, all in one place, doing the same thing. Yeah, here is almost 10 a.m. Okay, if you guys can, just leave a comment with your flag, with your country flag. Want to see something? Leave a comment with your country's flag. Wow, so many different countries. This is very, very nice. Okay, GBP chart. No need to send the same message 5 times. And we also talked about it, so don't rush. Like I said on GU, we have support here and here. So we are in between two zones. So we're gonna skip GU. Unless we break up below all this, then yeah. Unless we break below this, then yeah. But even then, if we break below this support, there's a chance that we also come higher to make the retest of this fresh support that was created. So that's about GU. Still, if it stays in between here, I think I'm not gonna take anything on GU. Wow, so many different countries. This is very, very nice. Will you be live during NFP? NFP was yesterday, man. You missed it. NFP was yesterday. We did a webinar yesterday for NFP. Wow. So many countries, different countries. I don't know if there's a country that we don't have someone from it. All countries involved in here. So great to see. You guys could imagine the feeling to be able to help so many people all around this globe. That's very nice. Very happy to have you here. We are making money together. Aussie dollar is going very nice. So we have like 5 pips, still not enough. Another 5, we get 10 pips, and we go for more to fill this range to the upside. Have to wait and see. Lots of people from Australia. Looks like Australia has the most places in this stream. Maverick, this week you made 5 to 10% every day. That's very, very nice. Congrats. Yeah, so guys, I'm here to help you. Just take this seriously. Use good risk management and work hard. Practice and you'll get better every day. There's no doubt about that. No, you don't have to be like me. You can be better than me. Because even I always want to be better. We can be better every day. Every day there's new things that make us better. Okay. I'm moving my stop loss at break even. We had a good bullish close. I think price shouldn't come all the way down to our entry now. So I'm moving my stop loss at break even and I'm leaving this one. I'm not taking any profits. Just so you know. Just moving my stop at break even. And I want this to continue up. Maybe a small pullback, then push to the upside. Wow, we have people from Egypt too. That's great. Brazil. That is great from Brazil. Turkey. Günaydın from the Turkish people. I know a bit Turkish too. I know a little Spanish too. I know also to read Arabic. Maverick, you don't have to take to rush things, okay? You don't have to go straight to 1 lot, 10 lots. Just take it easy. Even with a 0.10 lot, you can do good money with consistency. There's no need to rush to enter 1 or 2 lots or 3 lots. Don't rush. China, okay, we have from China, Qatar, Greece, Brazil, India, Africa, Singapore, Australia, Iran, Somalia, Pakistan, Jakarta, Switzerland, Ukraine, Malaysia, Lithuania, UK, Uganda, Portugal, wow, Slovenia, Italy, Denmark, Kenya, Zimbabwe, Croatia, Thailand, Netherlands, Nigeria, USA, Germany, Canada, lots of different countries. That is great. Okay, so let's take a look at different. Now, Aussie dollar is top loss at break even. So whatever happens now, I'm not gonna leave anything happen weird. So GJ, not a breakout, not a breakout, stayed above. Just so you know, there's no breakout on GJ. No breakout on GJ. UJ, let's take a look. Now UJ closed below, but it's not even 1 pips breakout. 0.7. No breakouts here. It's too small. Not even 10 pips. You don't need to worry about subscribers. You just come here and try to learn. That's the most important thing. And the subscribers will come by themselves. That's no need to worry. GJ is not a breakout, guys. Just know that. No trade on GJ. On UJ, at least 5 pip breakout would be nice. So, there's no breakout yet. Aussie dollar still, it's good. Can you check USD CAD? Okay, let's take a look. USD CAD. USD CAD needs to break below this. Like I said before, there's no break yet. So we need a break below this. Once we break, we can have a nice move to the downside. But today we don't expect much movement, so we're gonna wait for a breakout. No trade right now. Which platform are you using? This is tradingview.com. Let's see. This candle has no wick to the upside, so I think it should continue up, make a wick and give us some pips. No top wick, but we'll see. I expect lots of consolidation today, so everything you have to add, you need to ask. Don't hesitate. Ask questions. We're gonna answer. USD CHF. What's happening with USD CHF? It's never good. USD CHF is never a good setup. Sometimes it is. Can't lie, but I don't trust it. How many pips breakout you have here? 2 pips, is that enough for you as a breakout? Because for me it's not, and it's still not a good breakout because you can see how still closed below all these candles, even though it closed above these candles. So you're like in between these two zones. You need a clean break above these two zones here. This is all a zone. You go on the 4 hour. You go on the 4 hour, you can see this is all a zone. We need to break above this if we want buys. I don't trade gold, guys. I think you shouldn't too. Gold is not safe to trade. I would suggest to stay away from gold because it's too hard to trade. It's complicated. Lots of fake outs, lots of different things on gold. Now let's see. Like I said before, GJ is not a break. You can see how this candle came all the way back up and closed above this zone. If we would have a break just below that, then we'd take a retest. I know that price closed below this support that was created in the last few hours, but I still think it's too risky in between because this level can still reject and push all the way up. So I think it would be risky, even though it still can continue down, but I wouldn't be comfortable taking this. Do you think next week will be a better week? Well, I think this week was one of the best weeks. So many good trades, we took a lot of pips. Maybe always can be a better week, but it was a very good week without a doubt. What about G-CAD? G-CAD, let's take a look on the 4 hour. I think it's a bit messy. Got rejected from support here. Think it's risky. Yeah, I don't think I would take G-CAD. It's not safe and clean setup, so I'm gonna skip it. No trade for me there. Okay, looks like Aussie Swiss franc finally broke out of this consolidation. There was no retest, but maybe it's gonna come for retest. John Wick is asking, why don't you show yourself video webinar? I didn't have the camera set up, but I think I'll do it maybe from next week. Why not? Even though it's not the need to see me. There's no need, but I can do it. Why not? When I show myself, you're gonna say, oh my god, this guy is too young. What can he teach? What can he teach to us? He's too young. But no, I know you guys don't judge by that. Almost all my students are older than me, but Just because I'm younger doesn't mean that I can't teach you something. We all know something that the other person doesn't know. So I learn from others, others learn from me. That's how it goes. When you guys say you sound very mature and all these things, I'm feeling older. Okay, Aussie dollar stopped me at break even, so I'm not in this trade anymore. Not in this trade anymore. Close that break even. Even though I'll still hold this, but it's gonna be too much consolidation. I'm 23. I'll be 24 in August. Okay. GA, G-CAD, USD-CAD. Okay, I think just gonna wait for UJ. Gonna wait for UJ, which is not gonna move that much at all. Lots of consolidation. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a sell on UJ. I'm gonna take a sell on UJ, and I'm gonna use how many pips we have. I'm gonna use 4 pips stop loss. Target the next zone here. My entry is a bit lower because it moved faster than expected. Look, the platform is tradingview.com. If you don't know this platform, if you don't know about this platform, that's not a good sign. Okay, now I have a better entry on UJ. Let's wait and see. UJ is gonna take ages to move. We'll regret that we took this position. Kidding. So the reason why I took USD/JPY is it's not that we have a good breakout. We have a very bad breakout here. But I'm just using small risk today. It's not gonna affect my profits of the week anything. So since we get a close below, it's not the best breakout, but it's still close below. And this should act as a retest. Now, if we get some rejections here, if price stays below, then we might move to the downside and fill this range. Also, the thing is, price tried to go to the upside. It couldn't. Lots of tries here. Still came back and closed in the range. Made a retest and continuation. Now, we created small minor zone here. which price was rejecting. And when like I always say, every time we have a consolidation box, there's gonna be a middle zone created in that consolidation box. Now this is the middle zone for UJ, and this candle closed below, even though it's the worst breakout you can have. But when we take another look, we have also 4-hour breakout, and I think that should be another confirmation for us that price should continue down. That's what I think. And we're using only 4 pips stop loss, not even 4. Let me take a look. Let's clear this. So we have a 2.56 pip stop loss. That's nothing. So let's wait and see. The risk reward is pretty good. We can catch a 10 pip move here to the downside if it does continue, which is going to take a lot of time, but we have to be patient. Aussie dollar looks like going up. Yeah, it does. It does, but I had my stop at break even and I had to close it. But it doesn't matter now, we're on UJ. UJ can give us 5 pips. So yeah. Look, UJ moves slow, but there are a lot of times when it moves pretty good. It just have to be a lot of you need to have a lot of patience with UJ. But when it starts to move, it moves a lot. First time I've seen my position go closed at break even by itself when the price was way too far from my entry. Is this normal? What pair was that, Maverick? Hi sir, how are you? I'm good sir. What about you? Now I am a sir. Go UJ. Maverick, if you didn't have a stop loss and price just closed at break even, I don't know, maybe the broker heard you or heard me and they put your stop at break even by themselves. But no, that's not normal. If you didn't have a stop loss, then something should be wrong. Okay, Jay. Not from India. I've said it a lot of times. I'm from Kosovo, which is in Europe. Not from India. Why are you guys thinking that I'm from India? What's the science? Jay, I want to understand your support on GJ as I have it on. I've said it a lot of times now on GJ. Gonna say one more time. You have support at 133.900 and you have support at 133.960, which is a 6 pip range, and this is all a zone. Now, I said if we want to take a trade here, we need to close all the way below this. Then retest to continue down. But I said if it does break below, then comes for retest, then there's a small chance that price might come deeper to make the retest and continue down, just because we created another support here. And now you can see how price is pushing above this. Why? Because it closed above support here, and this support is bigger than this one that was created lately on the last few hours. So you have to know that. Now 4 hour is not closed yet, and this is just a rejection. Look at how strong the zone is. That's what I said, we have to wait for a break of this zone. When you want to see if a zone is strong or not, you just go and see how many pips it got rejected once price came at this level. 200 pips rejection once price got rejected from here. 250 all the way up to what a rejection. Another rejection here. Once we broke below, look at how many pips it went down. 200 pips. How many pips it went down on the second one? See? Every time price came here, 80 pips. Now, look at how many pips when it broke this. 80 pips to the upside. Now, once it breaks this support, we can expect somehow a same move. Maybe not the same move because it's Friday, but a very good move to the downside. But what we can expect too is continuation to the upside for continuation to the upside, maybe the same move but even bigger. Now, unless we break this, there's no trade here. We have to wait. Hit the 4 hour support, and somehow it's a key level for GJ. Are you able to stream New York? No, I'm not. I'm only gonna stream London. Maverick, you have to check with your broker, because you can't let that happen every day. I'm gonna think about the giveaway on the weekend. You're gonna have to go to my Instagram, and I'll make a pause there, and I'll tell you what's gonna be. How can you participate on the giveaway? This is my Instagram. SadFX1. That's my Instagram, and you can follow me there. I'll give more details on the weekend, so don't miss out. We'll see what it can be. Maybe it's gonna be a place in my group, in my private group. Maybe it's gonna be something else. We'll have to wait and see. It doesn't have to be a thing to deliver it. Now, like I said, gonna have to wait and see. Any strategies to trade with a 4 or 5 pip spread? Why do we have that spread? Why don't you choose a better broker to give you a better spread? Because trading with that spread is pretty hard. You're gonna need bigger moves. So let's wait and see. Yeah, there are a lot of brokers that can offer you a good spread. So don't trade with some brokers that give you bigger spread than that. 5 pip spread is too much, or 10 pip spread. I used to trade with 10-15 pip spread, and man, it was so hard in my first year. When I changed to IC markets, what a difference. Are you still on Aussie trade? No, I'm not. Jay, you have to pay more attention. You have to pay more attention. I said stop loss at break even. Stop loss got hit at break even, and we're not on the trade anymore. So we're gonna wait and see. UJ is going good, but we need a lot more pips. Only move 2 pips. Baka, where are you from? Can you please fix the 30-second delay? Look, I know that can be a problem maybe for you, but if I change that, I don't know if the quality is going to be the same. That's why I'm worried if I change that. because I did some research and it said that if you use low latency, the quality of the stream won't be the same. So that's what I think. Maybe 30 seconds not going to be a very big problem, because if you want very low latency or no delay, that means you're waiting for signals. That's not a good thing. Simulator sessions are for my group only. Mustafa, of course I execute on MetaTrader. Where would I execute elsewhere? What's the minimum deposit on IC markets? I think $10 is the minimum. Now most of the brokers are giving you a chance to deposit whatever you want, just not less than $10. No, IC Markets now gives you the chance to enter, to deposit at least $10. I've tried it. Any amount except should be above $10. $30 is nothing. You can see how the market, how slow it is. It won't make a huge difference. Aussie dollar turned bullish. Wow, very nice. It just topped out at break-even. Shouldn't have made this big retracement. Anyway, we're on GJ, on UJ. Sorry, I said GJ. Now people gonna go and take buys on GJ just because I did a mistake by saying GJ. GJ is no trade on GJ. You have to wait for this to break. It's only the beginning of the day. Here at least, not everywhere, but here. But I mean, it's only London session. You have New York session, and there's a lot of time to trade. Oh, you're still holding Aussie dollar? Okay, great. Yeah, TradingView is for demonstration because it's a lot better. It has a lot of different options. MetaTrader is a bit poor in these tools. It doesn't have many tools. TradingView has a lot of tools to make this better for you. Yeah, not gonna expect too much. Only 10 pips. I think even in a bank holiday, 10 pips should move at least 10 pips. I'm using only not even 3 pip stop loss, so whatever happens, it's not gonna affect this anything, my profits or whatever. Yeah, TradingView is very nice. Yeah, I have a premium version of TradingView. I can trade also on TradingView. You can see my sell and buy here. I can sell and buy just like on TradingView, on MetaTrader. Sorry, but I have to connect this with a broker, and not every broker has the chance, or they don't support this. So I think Oanda has the chance. You can trade from MetaTrader. See, you have to log in into your broker. Let me check here. You have to choose your broker. Okay, I think I use this. Yeah, see, I tried one time with this. I tested it. Let me see if I can test it again. Just a second. See, you have the chance to do it here, but you have to connect this with a broker, and there are some brokers that offer giving you an account for TradingView. Oanda is one of them, so you can trade from TradingView. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. Maybe on the future. I don't know if Oanda gives good spreads. I used it one time. I wasn't very pleased with them, but maybe on the future I'm gonna try it. See, we sold USD JPY, but this is just a demo account, just to try it. I don't know why I didn't think of this before, because I would use this as a demonstration for you. Anyway, this is not what we do here. Don't trade demo accounts. It's not that we love MetaTrader that much, but we don't really have a better choice. MetaTrader 5, it's way better. Lots of updates lately. It's been great. It's almost like TradingView. Aussie dollar still valid buy setup. No, it's not. It's too late now. What about Euro NZD? Sorry, NZD. Euro NZD. Let's take a look. Euro NZD. Okay, Matthew, what are you thinking on Euro NZD? Because I see the price is at support. Almost there. So I don't know what's your plan. Maybe a retest of this. Yes, MT5 have one-click buttons. No, not that. Close at break even, close partial. No, not that, but it has buttons to enter the market, enter positions fast. Faster than MetaTrader 4. A bounce? Oh, that's not how we trade. We wait for break and retest. So if we could have traded this, would be this. This break and retest here. This would be our trade. Bouncing from buying support, not the way we trade. That would be very risky because you don't know if it's going to break or not, if it's going to bounce or not. Maybe it's going to break to the downside, who knows? Yeah, but we have to be careful. The buying support, selling resistance at the top, buying support on the bottom, that's a risky way to trade. Believe me, I used to do that too, but it wasn't good. It caused me some losses. If you want to take losses, then you can do that, but I would suggest you not do that. Okay. GJ is rejecting 134. It is, but still, you don't know. Still at support 2. It's rejecting the support too. Don't trade on this. And it's very slow. Slow day. Very slow. What happened with USD See, came all the way back down. Now it's rejecting again, but still it's in between these two zones. Euro GBP. What do we have here? Big consolidation box. There's no trade yet here too. We said yesterday if we break above this resistance, then we might have a good chance to go longs. But it's rejecting this level since yesterday. No breakout. Have a lot of different options. Oh, this. Looks like these are even more premium. Not this. It's too much. Think this is the best. This is the best. Can you please look at GU again? There's no trade on GU, guys. There's no trade. What do you want me to say about GU? Still at support. We need a break below the support. Once it breaks below, then we can look for sells. But for now, there's no trade on GU. There's no trade on GU. You have to wait. Looks like you have more than 10 pairs which you are looking for trades. Just because I have all these pairs on the left doesn't mean that I trade them all. I just keep them because people are asking for opinions, so I'm just giving them an opinion, but it's not that I trade these pairs. I trade only a few of them. USD-CAD, not a break yet. and never said that I trade only one pair, two pairs. I trade different pairs because the same thing works on most of the pairs. But I have some which I said before that they are risky to trade. UJ is going good, but very slow. They're very slow. NZD/USD, please. Okay, let's take a look at NZD/USD. NZD is still going. Got a lot of pips. Still holding a position. Since 2 days ago. It's been 2 days, still holding. Like I said yesterday, I have a stop loss just below this, at this level, but it didn't come to stop me at break even. Now, I think you are waiting for this, a break below this, right? Edward? Okay, so you want these candles to break. Well, let's go to the 4 hour if we can see a better setup on the 4 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour. Okay, it looks like this is the resistance on the 4 hour, and if we wait for the 4 hour to close, would be much better. I think would be much better. We have a very nice zone, and a very nice range to fill if we close above. Just gonna have to wait and see, because if you look on the left, look at this. All these rejections, all these candles got rejected from the same level. They all closed below. Once we had this candle close above, made a retest, went all the way up. You can see this candle closed below, big bearish breakout. Made a retest all the way down. Then came second time, closed above. Lots of rejections. Price came days after, still got rejected. Still got rejected yesterday. Now if this candle closes above, a retest and continuation would be perfect here. That's what it makes sense on NZD/USD here. That's what it makes sense. I think it would be a very nice trade. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. UJ is dropping only 3.5 pips, almost 4 pips, but still we need more. Still we need 10 pips at least. We need UJ to melt down. Let's see EJ. What's happening with EJ? EJ. Looks like if EJ closes below this, maybe we can get a chance here to the downside, but wouldn't feel very comfortable with EJ, to be honest. Okay, if you guys see any setup, let me know. Okay, and I'll give it a look. G-CAD, nothing. USD-CAD. USD-CAD's been stuck here. It's stuck here. Once we close below this, it's gonna be a nice trade. Yeah, we have 5 minutes left. We're gonna see if we're gonna have a breakout or not. 5 minutes left. Can I hold USD-CAD until 1.3? Why do you have sells on USD-CAD? First of all, USD-CAD is at support. Why would you sell USD-CAD? What if USD-CAD goes all the way up now, rejects the support? GJ, please. Just talk about GJ. There's no trade on GJ. Like I said before, a break or retest would be the best. But until then, there's no trade. So until we break this, there's no trade. We'll have to wait and see. EA did the move. If you look closely, this support was created. We had a breakout, we had a retest, price went all the way down. Now, what are you looking for on EA? A retest, another retest to continue down? That would be second retest, would be risky. And if you go take a look on higher time frames, if we got rejected from a zone, yeah. So we have support here. Look at these rejections. I wouldn't be comfortable taking the second retest. The 4 hour would be all the way a rejection to the upside. So I think it would be risky. Better stay away from EA. I think New Zealand yen already did the move. It was a good break and retest. We were expecting this yesterday, I think, but looks like we missed it. but no worries. Yeah, USD JPY needs to move a lot more. This is not enough. Not even for me. It's only 3 pips. Oliver, I don't know what broker you use, but you have to find a better broker. You're holding USD-CAD based on crude oil, targeting last year price as for economic rebuild from. Man, I don't know about that, but you have to look at technicals, because as long as USD-CAD stays above that, there are chances that price is going to continue up. I don't know how you trade based on fundamentals, but you have to look at technicals too, because as long as price stays above, it's going to continue up. But why don't you wait for a breakout, then use also fundamentals in your side? But trading only with fundamentals, I don't know how you're gonna trade. I mean, what stop loss you're gonna use, based on what? You still don't have a breakout. This can still continue up. I don't understand. Okay, so 4 hour closed above on NZD/USD, but the problem is it's a very weak breakout. Johnson, we don't use 30 minutes, so there's no confirmation for us that GJ is gonna go down unless we break support. Now, NZD/USD closed above, but as you can see, the close is very weak. 3 pips. And what I'm gonna do is not gonna take it. Not gonna take it. I don't trust it. It's not a good breakout. G-CAD, no trade on G-CAD. It's at resistance now. Price rejected for support. It's not a clear setup. Like I always say, we only need a very good setup. I don't want to be in a trade where I don't have enough confirmation. It's not a clear setup where I don't feel comfortable, so there's no trade here. Euro GBP, no trade here too. We need a break above or below. See, we have this consolidation box here. No breakout yet. GJ, like I said, still at support. Why would you sell GJ at support? Because if you sell GJ at support, that means you're just hoping that it's gonna break. Don't have confirmations. It's between these two zones. It's in between. We need to break a clean break below this. Which broker are you using? I'm using Pepperstone. If you guys want, I can leave an affiliate link. You can use it or not. Want to make a difference to me. EJ sell clear traffic. Let me check. Not a good breakout. Dude, like I said, we need to close below this. mean, we had this small minor zone here. It's not that got respected that much. Yeah, it can continue down, but we don't have much confirmation. I said at least to close below this to be sure for sellers, but it didn't. It still closed above. This candle is not a very good candle. Now UJ, we have a better close now. Since this was not enough breakout, now we have another candle that closed below. And now we can be more comfortable that price is going to continue down. Cora, I don't use a standard account, I use a swap free account. Pepperstone has the option, a swap free account. How to compare IC markets versus Pepperstone? I think you have to open an account and just compare the spread. You don't need much to open an account, so you need an account, test the spreads, and whatever you like. They both never caused me any problems with withdrawals or anything. Never had a problem, so it's your choice. I said clean good break means closed candle. How many pips? A clean breakout or a good breakout is at least 5-10 pips below or above resistance, below support or above resistance. 10 pips would be the best. Yeah, NZD USD, I know it's a slow pair, but I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust that small breakout. Why? Because it's Friday. It can reject. There's no volume to push to the upside. That's what I think. Aussie dollar breakout on the 4-hour. Forgot to check Aussie dollar. Let's see what did happen. Yeah, we have a 4-hour close. It's weak. It's a weak close too, but not gonna take it. I'm on UJ, so I'm gonna hold UJ. I have to wait and see what happens. For a swap free account, you have to pay extra. Not extra. You don't pay swap fees, but you have the spread is a bit bigger, but it's not gonna make much difference. Oh, you mean which one you prefer between IC markets and Pepperstone? I don't know. I mean, they're both good. For now, I'm using Pepperstone, but IC markets is good too. I don't see many differences between. Never had problem with any of them, so I don't know. What can I say? They're both good. How did you learn Forex and how long did it take it to be profitable? How did I learn? I just heard from a guy, then I went and did some research what was about, and I started trading. It took me like a year to find a good strategy and then to start to become profitable. Yeah, for a year I used so many different strategies, indicators, lots of different things. I consider myself as a scalper. If you've seen me, 10, 20 pips, 30 pips, that's my target most of the time. But sometimes scalps turn into swings too. And I can hold for longer. Can you check Geo? Nothing happening, guys, nothing happening. Still at support here. We need a close below, just like GJ. So we don't have to watch this until the candle closes. Do you use the simple moving average tool? How reliable is this? I don't use it. I don't use any indicators or moving averages because we don't need them. So why would I use them? We don't need them. And I don't even know why people use them. Maybe it helps their strategy, but for me, it's not needed. How much did you lose over time? That doesn't matter. But one thing's for sure that I did lose money. But by the time I made it back and made some more. Made more than I lost. That's an important thing. Can you check NZD-CAD? NZD-CAD. That pair is in a big consolidation. Unless it did break above. What's here to check? It closed above. Finally we have a breakout. See the retest. The retest didn't come as we would want to. It only came and rejected from the wick here. And when I say that from the wicks to the body, we sometimes enter in a 10 pip range. But from the where candles are closed to this wick, it's a bigger range. So Even if we want to take a trade in 10 pip trade, we couldn't because it rejected all the way up from the wick, which was pretty big, 15 pips. That's a lot. So we would have missed this too. We need a deeper retest. Now let's take a look at the daily. Daily didn't come lower too. Maybe if we come any other day, I would still maybe take it, but of course would be more risky because it would be a rejection from a resistance. So we'll see. For now I think there's no trade here. No trade here. Why would you sell USD-CAD at 1.35800? USD-CAD is coming from support. So Luis, I think the best would be for you wait for a break below this. Would be much safer, much better, more comfortable. Looks like DJ is gonna break. Well, let's see. We need to close below. Unless the candle closes, there's no breakout. Tyler, I think that trade is not good to trade. That pair. It's not good to trade. Even though it looks pretty nice. It looks like a very clean setup. Yeah, this looks pretty good. You have a clean breakout. A retest to continue up would be perfect. I like this setup, only that it's not that I like the pair. The pair is not the best. Whichever pair has to do with Swiss franc, I try to avoid it. I never liked Swiss franc to trade with any pair because the spread was always bigger on these pairs, so I don't like it to trade. Now, yeah, let's see. GJ has clean traffic on the left until here, first target, then the next target 133. We'll take a look. GU has the same thing. When it breaks below, we have a clean traffic on the 4 hour to continue down. See the 1 hour. Yeah, the 1 hour is the same. Clean traffic to continue down once we break below, of course. But for now, we don't know. You have 40 minutes left, so in that 40 minutes can go all the way up. You never know. Don't rush to enter trades before the candle closes. Be careful. NZD CHF. Think Tyler sent this and it looks very nice. Have to be honest, it looks very nice. Can't deny that. Looks very nice. Maybe I'll give it a try. Why not? Why not? Well, I have like a small zone here, here and here, but I think there's nothing compared this support here. Why? Because see, we have only 1-2 rejections here, but here we have a very strong support resistance. Many rejections. Look, every time price came here, big rejection. Now we have this breakout candle, retest, and it should continue up, I think. But we need the retest first. We can enter based on this wick here, and if it comes lower, we can enter some more. But I think it looks very nice, can't lie. Gonna wait for this. Why not trying this? So, a retest and continuation expected here, but should come all the way here for a retest. So, I'm not in this trade, just so you know, because questions will come, are you in bias? No, I'm not. And I'm gonna right here waiting for a retest. This price right here. Once it comes for retest, then we will enter, but not before that. We're gonna wait and see. I am closing USD JPY at break even. I don't want to hold this, it's too slow. I think we'll come back in Monday and we'll see. I don't expect too much. I closed UJ. Okay, gonna give it 30 seconds so everyone can see this. I closed USD JPY at close the USD JPY at break even, so I'm not in USD JPY anymore. Are you in with Aussie dollar? No, I'm not. Let's take a look at Euro USD. So many zones. I think we should wait for a break of this support on Euro USD. Once we break below, a retest and continuation to the next zone would be pretty good. Euro NZD, there's nothing happening there, so I don't think we have any trades there. Stay away from Euro NZD. It's at daily support, nothing happening there. Yeah, let's see if GJ is gonna give a break. There's plenty of time. Plenty of time for GJ. Let me see. I think the only breakout we have now is this pair, NZD, Swiss franc. A retest would be pretty good. Waiting for a retest. I hope this wasn't a retest, because then this will go up. If you don't mind, can you tag the pairs on TradingView that you're actively trading? Pairs that I trade most of the time are major pairs. Say EU, GJ, EJ, EA, UJ, USD CAD, GBP USD, Aussie dollar. Let me see. I'm gonna clean this. So these are the pairs that I usually trade. These are the pairs that I usually trade most of the time. These NZD pairs, not most of the time. Sometimes NZD CHF, never. I don't even think I've ever taken a trade on NZD CHF. But these other pairs, yes. These are the main pairs I trade. Don't forget. Do not forget. Now just waiting for a retest on NZD-CHF, and we'll give it a try. We'll see if it breaks or not. GJ is breaking, almost there. Another 30 minutes. Let's wait and see. Is it a retest on Aussie dollar? It's the third retest. Don't take it. I don't think it's safe to take it. It was the first, second, now it's the third one. I think you have to be careful. USD gaining some strength now, so better stay out. No, I think the best is this pair. This unknown pair for me would be the first time to trade it. Why not to try it? Let's see, it's coming. We only need another, how many pips? We need another 5 pips drop. Once it comes for another 5 pips, then we can take the first entry. Let's wait and see. Another 5 pips drop. GJ coming up. Well, we're gonna have to wait and see. If we get a breakout, then we can get on the retest. GJ looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Once we break below, a retest and continuation would be very nice. We have a good range, 40 pips to the downside. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Once we break below, this is the next target. Even though it's Friday today, I don't know if we can expect a lot of movement. So we're gonna have to wait and see. If you want to buy some GJ, I don't know why would you do that. I don't understand that. Now, yeah, NZD-CHF has a lot of potential to go to the upside. We have like 100 pip range to fill. So it's coming. We can take this just a little more Still needs to come a little lower, at least at this wick. It can also come lower than this wick, but that would be the first entry for me. NAS 100. I don't trade indexes, so not gonna even look at them. AUD, CHF have the same setup. Yes, I know, but AUD is not that strong right now. NZD way better. Can a retest be valid multiple times? I think like I've said before, the first retest is always better. The first retest is always fresh, and you go with momentum. Momentum is good, but if it takes a lot of times, if it does more than one retest, the more it tries to break a zone, the riskier the trade gets. That's what I think. So it's a bit risky if you wait for lots of rejections, or if you enter on a second or third retest, would be very risky. Yeah, like I said before, CHF has big spread, bigger than the others, of course, so it's not gonna be the best entry maybe for you. It almost a retest on GJ. FN, where do you see that retest? Because I don't see. If you're looking at lower time frames, I don't trade lower time frames. So I can't say it's not a break yet on GJ. We need a 1 hour breakout. Once we close on the 1 hour, then we're gonna wait for a retest for ourselves. But for now, there's no breakout. It still needs to close below. This is coming. Almost there. Another 3-4 pips. Yeah, no 4 pips. Once it comes, then we can enter some buys. Let me check. Is this the 4 hour? Yeah, we're looking at the 4 hour. Check the 1 hour. Yeah. Well, which one should you get? I don't know which one you like it. Like I told you, I have a swap free account. You can choose standard account maybe. Yeah, open a standard account and test it a bit. Then you can see if you like it or not. I don't know, whichever suits you. Euro NZD. Like I said before, it already made the move. There's no trade on Euro NZD. You can give it a look, but there's no trade there. I don't know where you guys, or what are you guys seeing here. Maybe if you want to buy support, it's your choice, but that's not what I do. Break and retest only. It's not a retest if it does come at the support, at the daily support. This is what a break and retest is. Here you have support. A candle closes below support, that's the breakout candle. makes a retest and continuation. That is a break in the retest. That's a break and retest. Now, I don't know why you guys are saying Euro NZD. It's at support. It's pretty strong support. I think there's nothing here. The move was already done before. This is almost coming. We'll see. Gonna wait for a bit too. Still has room to go lower. No, it's not linked with TradingView, my account. I said before that most of brokers don't offer that option. So I don't have it linked with my account. Do you trade gold? No, I don't. Not now. I used to trade it, but not now. It's too risky now. I don't trade it. Okay guys, I'm gonna have to go now. And thank you all for participating here. Have a nice weekend. We had a good week, lots of trades taken. Lots of good things happened this week. And I'm gonna have to leave now. So the options you have are NZD CHF buys when it makes the retest here. One, you have GJ once it breaks below a retest and continuation after it. And you have GU. GU didn't break yet, needs to close below this. We need a break of this support. So I think GJ looks better and NZD CHF looks better too. So I'm gonna go now. Thank you all. Have a nice weekend. If you enjoyed the session, give it a like, subscribe, and we'll see you Monday. Also, if you wanna have more information on the giveaway, follow me on Instagram. My Instagram, I'll leave my Instagram here. Also, it's on the description. Thank you a lot. Have a nice weekend. See you Monday, same time, London session. No streaming for today. No no New York session. Only London session. New York was only for NFP yesterday. Have a nice day.